Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's our Priska Jenny again, and today I'm going to be taking you through something new. I'll be taking you through errors in Excel. So in one of my videos, I already talked about how to make a report card using Excel. So today we are going to do possible errors that can occur while you're doing that. So first I'm going to take you through div 0. Div 0 is got when you divide a formula by 0. Okay, let's enter something equals to press enter. You realize that when we entered our formula and we divided by 0, this is what we got. And you can also correct this error by using the error formula to calculate, for example, the if error formula. So the next one is when you have many ashes appearing in your column. So for example, let's enter something here. We can say average let's reduce the size of this column. We enter some big values. So here we have entered our, let's say this column is reduced further. You realize that the column is too small to fit in the values that we entered. That's why you're going to get this #0. So this error can be corrected easily actually. You come up here on the boundary of the column, you double click on it, and then you extend the column. Then you realize that yes, the error is corrected after doing that. So the next error we are going to look at is what we call #value. So #value is got when you have a missing value in your formula, in your calculation. So here we can say equals to, and then we say D2 minus E2. Then you press enter, you're going to get a value. So we can apply this down, and you realize that we are having values everywhere. So let's say we had a missing value here. Yes, we had a missing value. So here we have a missing value, and let's say there is a word instead. So for example, we are going to type in here value, and then I come back here and I apply the same formula. You realize that we are going to get here #value. But then this error, so for this error, if we were using the sum function, it wouldn't have occurred. Why? The sum function actually ignores text. So let's say we're going to use the same cell referencing equals to, we open the bracket, now we say sum, we open the bracket, then we say D2 to, let's say E2, close our bracket, then you click on enter, you come back here and apply it downwards. You realize that we are not going to have the same error that we had when we did the subtraction. So we are going to go to the next error, which is #name. So that one comes up when you have written a formula which does not exist in Excel. So for example, we want to calculate the sum of some values, but then we end up saying equals to, then we say add, and we open our bracket. Then let's use C2 and D2, C2, 2, D2, you close our bracket, then you click on enter. This is the what? This is the error we get, but it can be corrected by using the correct formula, of course. So we can delete it and then use equals to sum. You open your bracket. We used C2 to D2, close your bracket, click on enter. Then you realize that the error is not there. The other one occurred simply because you had used what? A wrong formula which doesn't exist in Excel. So the next error we are going to do is #ref. So let's say you calculated something and then you deleted a column again. You're going to get #ref. So here, let's say equals to sum, open our bracket, we use B2 and C2, click on enter, and then we apply our formula downwards. But then we come here and then we delete the column. So we are going to end up with an error. So let's redo this formula. So in case we say equals to, and then we open our bracket, then let's use C2 and B2. So we shall say B2 minus C2, you close your bracket, and then you come here and apply your formula downwards. You realize that we get values, but if we come here and we right click and we delete the column, we get what? #ref. That is our error. So that means one of the columns that we used in our formula does not exist. That's why you got what? #ref. You can only correct it by reinserting the column that you deleted, which you can just press Ctrl+Z to reinsert the column. So I hope you've learned something from my video, and I hope you've been learning something from all the other previous videos. Thank you for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, follow and share. Stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you.